What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Although specifically what we need to talk about within today's video is the current breakout happening yet again within XRP's 4-hour, you can see symmetrical triangle that was forming here. So over the past couple of days, we've had what could have been a massive breakout. Now or last week, I was on a cruise ship and I wasn't able to get a video out at the time that this immediate breakout happened here, which is unfortunate, and I really wish I was able to. But you know, a couple days later, I made a belated video and we talked about this breakout happening. And what we mentioned was the fact that typically after seeing kind of bullish breaks that happen after we have a bull flag like this, the typical trend is a continuation pattern within the breakout here. And we also discussed that there are possibilities that usually after a major price swing to the upside here, we typically see a lot of up and down formations afterwards here. Like a basketball, you slam it to the ground, it shoots up, and we usually see a lot of this consolidation, which can form another pattern here that we can use as an indicator to buy and long, sell short, so on and so forth here. So this was what happened, and you can see beautifully put that we had closure just a couple of hours ago. We had closure just a few hours ago here on the 4-hour above our major resistance level, and that was confirmation to be buying in for a long position, a more moderate to aggressive trade, being that this is a 4-hour and taking advantage of a swing to the upside, obviously moving stop losses up ever so slightly because we are now nearing overbought on the 4-hour here, and that is a sign, and you know, also nearing it on the daily charts here as a sign of correction. So I don't expect this to last that much longer here, and we could be seeing an immediate reversal afterwards, so just keep that in mind as it is a big possibility that it could happen. Now, moving forward from XRP, we'll also be looking at Ethereum, which is seeing its descending fractal, Bitcoin's descending fractal potentially, and then the descending fractal forming on the S&P 500. But with all that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn up post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, pretty much yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that bulls are finally back in regards to that there is proof that we will be breaking to the upside here. We mentioned briefly that most of these cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin have over the past couple of weeks managed to break outside, as we saw a couple months ago, break outside in about, this was October, of 2022 here, but we managed to break outside of the major descending fractals here, and we've slowly consolidated right back up to be retesting moving averages, which is huge. Weekly moving averages nonetheless here, and that is a bullish sign. And there's a good chance we'll either be heading inside of those moving averages or at least retesting it, which is exciting that we're starting to see that already. Now, that's what we mentioned in yesterday's video, which you guys can watch, it's on my channel here. But otherwise, diving into the technical analysis, you guys can clearly see in regards to the top 10 cryptos, markets are consolidating pretty much flatlined out as if a new pattern is forming here. You can see for the most part over Bitcoin here, we are seeing some sort of sideways triangle forming, some sort of channel forming on most of these cryptocurrencies actually, including XRP as well. We kind of are starting to break through that, which is definitely exciting. But overall, the past 24 hours, nothing is really moving besides XRP, which is up 26%. This is not surprising to me at all, as I've mentioned briefly in the past here, that XRP seems to have been trading. I've actually said it quite a bit, not even briefly, but almost every video I've mentioned the fact that XRP has been trading indifferently from the other cryptocurrencies. It is not the same. So the indicators and the analysis we do on the S&P, Bitcoin, and Ethereum is kind of different than XRP. XRP seems to be trading indifferently from things like Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see Ethereum is not really seeing much movement at all here. We're pretty much just flatline sideways, but XRP has exploded yet again from its resistance overall from bottom breakout here. We've now traveled over 31% in just, I'd say from the 20th to the 27th in 7 days have gone up over 30%, which is an incredible explosion in price here that we didn't see when Bitcoin and Ethereum were doing it a couple of weeks ago. So now it's happening to XRP, which is exciting. You guys can see clear as day. This is the bull flag formation here. If I just pull it up, bull flag crypto, you can see what exactly this looks like. A bull flag formation has a flag pull followed by consolidation and continuation. You can see that. This is what we're looking for here, continuation. Now pulling up, XRP here, you can see if I jump to the daily, what that flag pull looks like, what that bull flag looks like. We have the beautiful pull itself, the consolidation in the flag itself, and then the continuation. to the upside. We might not be exploding to the upside, but nonetheless, we would be moving something like this. Hopefully we stay above support here. But you can see that that breakout is what happened here. We had the beautiful break to the upside here, followed by consolidation. We discussed that this could be forming some other indicator. So we started to pretty much track out some sort of, price ceiling and price floor here. You can see this is the uptrend. This is the downtrend. Clear as day here. We're trying to find maybe 2 to 3 points of confirmation. We had 1, we had 2, and this pretty much confirmed the 4-hour 3-point point of confirmation here. We only have 2 on the support, but for the 3, this was enough for us to pretty much register a resistance. And when we saw confirmation above that just a couple of hours ago at 45 cents, 46 cents here, that was confirmation to buy in and leverage us to the upside. Obviously doing so on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BidFi allows you to buy long. It allows you to sell short. It allows you to create stop losses, take profits, stop losses, like I said, and pretty much leverage trade all your favorite cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the major blue chip cryptos, including XRP, which, as you know, not many exchanges offer. So the fact that XRP offers it is a very exciting thing, if you ask me. Now, moving forward, besides XRP, they also have a demo account, which is a really cool feature. I know eToro and some of the other ones do. Granted, eToro can't be really traded or used in the US, but I have been able to use BidFi for over 2 years now, which is really cool. You can see here they have over $100,000 in Monopoly money to test your skills and use just to play around with. You can play around with fake Monopoly money, cryptocurrency, just to as a simulation to test out the website, get familiar with it. It's risk-free. Signing up to the website is completely free. So not only can you use it risk-free, but it's free to sign up, which is really cool. And the best part overall about BidFi is if you do decide to sign up with a link down in the description, which I don't understand why you wouldn't, because it's free, you can click welcome rewards after you sign up to earn up to $2,888 completely free. The best part is if you've already signed up prior to them offering their welcome rewards a couple of months ago, you can still access those rewards by clicking welcome rewards in your account after you've already signed up. So you got, there's literally nothing to wait around for here and no reason why you shouldn't. So make sure to check it out. Link is down in the description below. But moving forward from BidFi here, you can see looking at Ethereum and Bitcoin here, we're forming what appears to be descending fractals here. If we jump to the 4-hour, maybe we can get a better overview. You can kind of see the kind of descending fractal forming here. Now we're kind of coming to a standstill, but you can clearly see the lower high formations consistently on supports and resistances here. And then we have finally filled in the gap. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You can see we're filling this in right here. And at some point we are going to see some sort of movement. Now what's interesting is this has a bullish bias to break, while other things have more bearish biases. What it's in overall seems to be, for the most part, kind of bearish here. The descending fractal is a bullish reversal. The ascending fractal is a bearish, kind of movement here. So it's quite interesting if you ask me what exactly is going on here. We had beautiful little, pump fakes right here, bull traps, but for the most part, we are still consolidating inside of this. And it's still quite interesting to watch how exactly we're going to be panning out moving forward here. It's really just to see how exactly this continues to play. And it's definitely an aggressive trade if you use the daily or the 4-hour as a means of resistance. For the most part, looking at things on the daily is probably your best bet. Ever so slightly moving that up just to bring inside those candles here. And you can see pretty much what we're trading inside of here. Pretty much, we just have to wait. Now, I think more so we have a bias towards potentially correcting lower, but the longer we have been hanging out here, you can see we started off at about 64 on the RSI. We've lowered ourselves to 55. All we've done is just consolidated lower. So it's quite interesting here that we've now managed to lower ourselves on the moving averages and the relative strength, on the relative strength indicator, but stay around the same price, which is giving us more room to head to the upside here, which is still a huge possibility. The only reason why we're having trouble right now is because we are retesting very strong resistances, which, as you can see, is the weekly moving average. Very possible we can break through it. I'd likely think that we are, because in the past here, when we have traveled below moving average for long enough, we do break inside of it. We do head inside the moving average. So there is a very high chance that we will, at some point, head inside this moving average and see a price swing from $1,760 that we're currently at to maybe even $2,100 where we're at. So it just really depends on how we react with this moving average, but I'd likely think we break through it. That's my kind of 2 cents on the way these markets are moving. It might take a little bit, but ideally, I do believe we should be breaking inside of it fairly soon, if you ask me. And that same thing can be laid over and applied to Bitcoin as well, which is pretty much reacting the same exact way as Ethereum here. We just happen to be inside the moving averages here. But I also am a strong believer that Bitcoin should head up even higher and we could be seeing a $32,000, $33,000 Bitcoin in the near coming weeks. So I'm very excited for that too. And wrapping things up with the S&P 500, as we consolidate, we'll see how today opens. Really, my main focus is, are we going to be breaking through support or resistance here? This is really the biggest thing here. If we break through price floor at 3,900, we are going to dump probably down to 3,750. If we break through this resistance level up here, then there's a good chance we will rally up to about 4,100 points, maybe forming some sort of double top. But it all comes down to how we react with this downtrend and the support today. Are we going to fill in the gap? Are we going to break through it? Or are we going to break below it here? That's really what we're looking for. And then we can pretty much scale out what's going to happen in the next coming weeks. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.